January 5, 2023, Marcus Giovanni here. Journal at bit. Oh, I just got a screenshot. At Den Bismayer by Marcus Giovanni, 2023. When everybody understands the different platforms and how conversations are now indexed, and when people come up with different things like the Dan Bismayer, and they're having all the known outdated city, or excuse me, Kelly Brow made $474,000, more than Barack Obama. Okay, and as chamber girl, and before that she worked at Hickenlooper, and they had $100 million deficit every year. Mayor Michael Hancock had a $200 million deficit, plus it was bigger. You didn't hear that from anybody. But what happens is when you set up these algorithms on how a city self-destructs by the way their actions don't match what they're saying, and therefore artificial intelligence is indexing them on a social credit system, scores and ranking system that is slowly being put together by all different type of people, and we'll finally put it together when I'm mayor. And when I'm not mayor, we're going to put it together anyways. But I built this so that Denver can pick the smartest people we have to run this stuff. So, anyways, Biz Journal's already been indexed, and it's not going to be good for whether I'm mayor or not. And all these people who think they're going to pull the wool over artificial intelligence, you can fool the citizens. You've been doing it for 60 years. They said it's hard to break a monopoly, but you can beat an illegitimate government. And everybody knows now that needs to know. And now they're trying to figure out, oh my God, we don't elect anybody but Giavanni because he has all the keys to the metaverse that the 18, 28, and 38-year-olds are going to take it to levels I couldn't even think about. I'm just a seed. I'm the guy that got all the SPAC development company, the platforms. And then we get the best people in Denver, the companies, to come in and put other companies to work so that we can do the infrastructure and put the digital dome in all the cities that want to work with the city and county of Denver. And since the city and county of Denver cannot make any money, we're going to we created cityandcountyofdenver.us, cityandcountyofdenver.com. That's just content. That content is just there to be replaced with better content. And see, being that I have the authority and the wherewithal to know that my content's organic, I can drop F-bombs, I can do whatever it is, and I write content that's based on the conversations that I have with people. Sometimes get very violent when I ask them for a signature on their petition, on my petition. And it's their petition. It's what's going to get them, so many people about voting and all that. So the thing is, they're having an event on the January 19. That's when all the signatures have to be in on the ballot. And they've all packed the mayoral candidate race with a bunch of people that have no business running for mayor and just sucking it dry so that they don't have to have a Denver mayoral debate. And Biz Journal is going to have their little sea lover and the same outdated Leslie Herod. She's a verified candidate that has politician actually, but candidate for the mayoral race, and she thinks because she's the senator that she has pull. And what happened is we indexed all the laws that she passed, and if we were in front of a judge and the judge would make the decision on who would be mayor based off facts, not color, not who we're fucking, not the color of our skin. Oh, was that one a little raw for you? Look, mayors don't have to have diplomacy. They have to be able to go and dig that shit out of that hole and fix everything so that everybody can live a life. They're not allowed to have a life. I don't have my kids anymore. They're older. Now I'm ready to go to work. And those that are going to be destructive to the Spear Amendment, I'm warning you all, you're not going to beat it. And you're going to end up in those tents, and you're going to be in anguish like all the people that work in the Denver Health and Human Services that put our families through living hell, take away kids and all that without even proof. It's just a whim. You just got to have someone say something. I've been through deep, man. I've had every agency you can imagine look up my all. Starting with one of the best trained police agencies in the world. Or I would say law enforcement. They're not police. And that'd be the FBI. And they're so tarnished right now. I just, wow. I don't even know what to say. But for Denver, I know what to do. And we have to do it together. And we got to flush this fucking toilet. And those who don't like this language, go to church. And try sinning a little bit. You might like it. Because that's the only way you're going to go to heaven. Because in that rate, you're going to go to hell. I mean, the way you think. We're non-political. We're non-religion. We're here to do a job. To give you what you need for your services and our economy. And I created platforms that the citizens can create residual income. And we're looking at about $100 million a month. Our kids will have the best of everything. So, it's time we move it or lose it.